The college football experience, East Carolina Pirates 2025 season preview episode on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Yes, get up to $1,000 deposit match when you sign up at UnderdogFantasy.com with the promo code, our promo code TCESGPN. And remember, as always, folks, to let it ride.
Hey everybody, Joe Theismann here. You're listening to SGPN. So do this, let it ride.
Yes, yes, yes. Woo! Welcome to the college football experience. East Carolina Pirates 2025 season preview episode. ECU. Oh yeah, we will be talking about the greatest.
Is there something else I can help with?
See, they know, they fucking know. Welcome to the college football experience, East Carolina Pirate style, the greatest institution to ever be around, ever exist. And we plan to talk about all of it. YouTube.com/the college experience. We're all fucking Pirates tonight, except you pussy pack fans out there down there in Raleigh. If you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, that's fair. My name is Colby Swigga Database Dan, aka Pick Dundee. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
I'm probably drinking too much and celebrating too much and not sleeping. Would have killed a normal man, but no, that's gone. The medical advice I got from that was like being hit by lightning. Pretend it never happened and get on with your life.
Let's go, baby. All right? Cracker. Now we're doing it. Now we're fucking going there. All right? See the cup. We're doing it, baby. We're doing it. Oh, yeah. Wait a second. Where's my theme music?
There it is.
The sax. I mean, the greatest song that ever exists. I'm sorry. I am joined by my co-host. He is also the host of the college basketball experience. Subscribe, because every single night of the basketball season, we're live, just like we will be with football and basically are right now in the dog days of summer, previewing all the teams. But give it up for former Stafford, Austin P with the Governors, South Carolina with the Gamecocks, and West Virginia with the Mountaineers, Ryan McIntyre, aka Marlon. Mac, how are you, brother?
What's up, man? Yes, take the over on the music on this episode, everybody. Cheers, go Pirates.
Mac tonight, come on, make it Mac tonight. We believe in the Pirates, in the spirit of ECU.
Well, look, we are the greatest. Whether it's that song, whether it's just where's my other clip? The great Steve Logan.
Because when you're at East Carolina, you go for it every time. Or you don't coach at East Carolina, you don't come to East Carolina, you don't play at East Carolina with a weak heart. Write it.
Oh, or I mean, let's Let's go to the videotape. You might remember this about a year ago when I believe Barstool broke a story
Dust up.
of a kid from ECU. I like to think he was at the pool and a bunch of NC State fans showed up. I don't know what happened, but I know ECU represented themselves very well. So we did. Our crew here at SGPN did put the music behind what actually happened. So without any further ado, here we go.
He won't shake his hand.
Black guy's an ECU guy. And he's going to give us the greatest content ever.
Yeah, one guy got knocked out twice.
Yeah, I think 3 times actually. Folks, youtube.com/the college experience. If you're missing this gold, I mean, we are the greatest institution. We give you gold like that. The song, the video. I mean, we could go on and on. Steve Logan clips. We are the greatest, and you're about just take the over now because this is we're just gonna make the case why you should be partying down in Greenville, North Carolina. Say every single Saturday or Thursday night, whatever they're doing here. But look, last season the over did hit for me. It was a little tense because out the gate, Mike Houston, who I still believe was a mole from James Madison. We struggled and we lost to a Charlotte team that we had no business losing to. And just got obliterated, but we made the switch. We fire him. Blake Harrell comes in and boom, we rattle off a bunch of wins, just like all great ECU coaches do. 5-1 as a head coach, Blake Harrell. And he did good enough where, he beat the Pussy Pack in the bowl game. Right. And remember they tried to start a fight because we beat them and then the ref got punched and he's bleeding and shit. Well, it's okay. The Pussy Pack, they don't want, they're just so pathetic. Right. And look, he's 1-0 against the Pussy Pack. Give him a lifetime contract. All right. That's the way I say right there. All right. I did have them going to the playoffs, but Mike Houston ruined that. But Blake Harrell, had he been coaching all year, we would have been in the playoffs. Write it, buddy. Where are you at with Coach Harrell? Because he was the defensive coordinator, over the past few years. And I really think Mike Houston, to his credit, he did after the dark years of Scotty Montgomery. Those were dark years. All right. He did instill a toughness defensively. So I'm kind of okay, especially on the D line. I feel like we always had guys on the D line, but where are you at with Coach Harrell?
I mean, if you go back and you look at Coach Harrell's track record, how can you not root for a guy like this? He grinded it out at the high school ranks or Division II ranks for a decade, and then went to the Citadel after that, and then Kennesaw, and then he gets his break at ECU. So I mean, this guy's a grinder. This guy's a football guy. And they played for him 5-1. I know the schedule you could say was a little soft, but hell, they beat an ACC team in the bowl game, and rightfully so. He got the job. Good for him.
Yeah, so give him the coach of the year, and GBO Farms. This is the year to take that playoff future because he's going to get the whole season to prove it. The offense, year 2, John David Baker.
Nice name.
Yeah, sounds like a fucking assassin.
John Jinglerheimer Smith.
So I'm saying, it wasn't only Lee Harvey; it was John David Baker on the grass. No, he's killing it though in other ways. 34th in scoring offense, 50th in pass offense, 27th in rush offense, 24th best offense in the country. And that's considering the first few weeks of dog shit. Very excited for another year, especially because Katin Hauser is a beast. 24 touchdowns, 16 interceptions. That's another thing that happened. It wasn't only the coaching change. Quarterback Jake Garcia was reckless with the ball. He gets benched for Hauser, and Hauser just plays his ass off. And, let's just get to it. I mean, he played great, and he's back. Second year in the offense. We're gonna fuck up on these teams. Now I will say this: they do return 5 on the offense. It's tricky here. Both tackles are back on the line of scrimmage. We're gonna have to find new center, 2 guards. Anthony Smith's a beast wideout. I'm excited about Marlon Gunn. Now he started returning starter. He started at ECU before, but last season he did not start that many games. It was the year prior. Kicker Andrew Conrad's back. I think the offense is going to move. And then another thing is, don't forget in the running back field, London Montgomery, Penn State transfer, is also going to be in that backfield. They went out in the portal. They brought in quarterback Mike Wright from Northwestern, running back Parker Jenkins from Houston, Jaquaize Pettaway from Oklahoma, Tyler Johnson from Penn State, Peyton Mangum, a wideout from South Carolina, and then 3 guys on the offensive line, Kyle Long from Maryland, but the other guys from Presbyterian and Newberry. Deep sea diving.
There you go.
Look, the schedule is harder this year. And by the way, the schedule is like the ultimate schedule for an ECU fan, in my opinion. I do expect, statistically speaking, the offense will not be in the top 25, in my opinion, but it will be in the top 50. What are you doing here?
I tend to agree with you. I mean, Hauser, like you said, comes in. His first start, I think, was at West Point, and they lost that game, but Army was, a 10-2 team. After that, he was solid until the final game against Navy, and then he was good in the bowl game. So when they caught lightning in a bottle, when Houston stepped down, Hauser went in. Farrell took over as coach. So more continuity with John David Baker. You
get it right, buddy. You fucking get it right.
Baker, Becker, whatever the hell his name is. John David.
Yeah, he's a fucking saint. All right. Look,
wrong.
3 names is tough, especially after you go that ECU. You do real sailgating. You just drink all the booze. You're just floating on booze. So those 3 names are always tricky. They're always tricky. If you go to any ECU bar and just say John David, everyone knows. Oh, John David, I'm John David. You say John David Baker, who fucks that?
Third name will throw you off now.
Yeah. Look, we're gonna be fire. And Hauser is just really gonna. Yeah, I'm telling you, just get the Heisman tickets already. All right, I know the Heisman. Those folks in New York City think they're better than us, but don't worry. We will outdrink all of New York City any day. All right. Now the defensive side of the ball. New DC, Josh Aldridge. He was with Auburn, I believe. Was it the Harsin years? Might have been the Harsin years. But look, the defense had its issues last year. I'm going to chalk a lot of this up to the beginning of the season. Like I said, you let Charlotte score in the 50s with Mike Houston. That's fucking pathetic. 83rd in scoring defense, 96th in pass defense, 94th in rush defense, 100 in total defense. That's pathetic in my opinion. We got to fix that, and that's why we call it in Captain Aldridge to fix this situation here. He does not have a weak heart, Mac. Now, like the good news to me is you only returned 3 starters, and even with that, you could make a case it's 2. Raheem Craig on the defensive line, Jamari Riddle at the free safety spot. Safety Tegan Wilk was at Houston last year, but prior to that, he started at ECU under Blake Harrell's defense, so he's back. I think that counts for 3 starters, but I almost don't want the number to be too big with the way the defense played last year. So they went out to the portal. And they brought in Kendrick DeJour from Sam Houston State. They were a fire defense a year ago. Justin Benton from Houston and Xavier McIver from UT Martin. Also Ryan Roseborough there from Towson. Deep sea diving. Keep an eye on cornerback Jordan Lowry. Weehawk, you'll know about this. He was all FCS second team coming in from Western Carolina. Quarterback Jonathan Akins comes in from Maryland. Cornerback Key Kroll from Indianapolis, JUCO. And then Wilk, who I alluded to earlier, and a couple special teams guys. A punter, our starting punter, Ryan Levy from Duke, and Tristan O'Brien from Indiana State. The defense is going to take a step forward, Mac. This one is ride it. Taking a step forward here with Coach Aldridge. What are you doing here? Do you think that the defense will be better?
Yeah. I mean, this is Aldridge's first time being a defensive coordinator. He was with Freeze. He was with Freeze for 2 years. He actually replaced Freeze when he left for Liberty to go to Auburn. So he's been there. Him and Harrell both were at Lenore-Ryan. So that's where they cross paths. And you're going to like this. Aldridge started his coaching career at Lindenwood as a graduate assistant. So
goddamn right he did. The penitentiary. You make one call to the penitentiary, you fix all your problems. All right.
Yeah, I like, and I mean, Harrell's still going to have his thumbprint all over this defense too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. We're in a good spot, folks, and you're in a good spot listening to the College Football Experience because the ECU episode is like a holiday. All right, you should take off work for this shit next year. Folks, want to tell you that the College Football Experience, East Carolina Pirate, We Believe style, is brought to you by, us. Yes, we are part of the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. And look, the Sports Gambling Podcast is back with their 32-team NFL preview. They preview 32 different episodes. I mean, come on, we're doing 136. You guys, at least, cover a couple other. Yeah. Step it up a little bit. They're also bringing back the phrase that pays. Each episode, they'll give out one word of a 32-word phrase. Submit the phrase for a chance to win $1,000 Circa future. So jump over there and let it ride. Speaking of Circa, we're brought to you by Circa. And shout out to the Circa that opened today in Kentucky. 45 minutes from Nashville? What are you doing? Get out there to that. Look, the world's greatest sportsbook is Circa Las Vegas, and they're hosting the world's biggest pro football contest. Circa Main, Circa Survivor, and Circa Grandissimo combined for over $21 million in guaranteed prizes, folks. You can't call yourself a true DJ if you're not competing in the Circa football contest. So what are you doing? Come hang out at come hang out with SGPN at Circa. And myself, Mac, the College Football Experience, will also be there because we're doing a special bunch of shows for Week 0 in Ireland, Farmageddon, and all the other great Week 0 matchups we got. August 21st, August 23rd, live shows, open bars. What are you doing? Plus, you get $15 or 15%, not $15, 15% off your stay at Circa with our promo code SGP15. The contests are open to everyone. Sign up in Nevada. Play from anywhere with the help of SGPN's official proxy. Go to footballcontest.com and use the promo code SGP to get $50 off your proxy fees. We're also brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Yes, Underdog Best Ball Mania is happening all summer long, giving away $15 million in prizes, including $2 million in first place. There's no waiver wire, no arguments about trades. Best ball is the best way to play fantasy football, folks. So jump on over to Underdog Fantasy, and when you do, use our promo code TCESGPN to claim your special pick plus first time deposit offer up to $1,000 in bonus credits there. UnderdogFantasy.com, promo code TCESGPN. All right, we are back. And we, part of state of, the program, which we're going to talk about the program, the greatest program, is Stadium. Not only is it Blake Harrell and your personnel, it's fan base and stadium. And I'm here to tell you that East Carolina has the greatest fucking fans on planet Earth. All right. If you haven't been, you need to go. All right. Let's just Dowdy, Ficklin, State. Get rowdy at the Dowdy. All right. You know about that. 9 of 10. The only reason why I'm not giving it a 10 is because I think they should remodel it, make it a little more classic on the outside. But it's still a fire ass fucking stadium. 62 years young. Look at that. That's where my ashes. I want that sprinkled on the field when I'm dead. All right, sprinkle it on the field. All right. Look at that. I mean, are you kidding me, man? just phenomenal. And then you add in the look. I think if you look closely, you'll see me somewhere in this mess because I have done this multiple times. Yeah, somewhere there. See, we encourage field storming at ECU. Unlike Jim Phillips today at the ACC Media Days, still bringing up the Filipowski bullshit. Listen, I mean, come on, guys, get out to a fucking game, and you should always storm the field. I mean, look at this. Are you kidding me? This thing is. Look, Picasso doesn't have shit on this. All right. And then how about this? Shout out to Stanford Steve and Scott Van Pelt. This is a photo. If you've ever heard the story they play this on SportsCenter all the time. This is in Fort Worth, Texas at 7 a.m. in like 5 degrees. Right. And they give it up for ECU fans because they say they have great fucking fans because we got a guy down there repping ECU in Fort Worth, Texas at 7 in the fucking morning and 5 degrees. So, I mean, this dude's a legend, obviously. Great fucking guy. Somebody get me in touch with him. We need to buy this guy beers. But yeah, that's the fan base, man. That's what we do. All right. And look at this. Look at this. We stormed the field at NC State in the 80s. So check this out. We've done this twice, Mac. We stormed the field at NC State, and it pissed Jimmy Valvano off. He then said, "We're never going to play you guys again." And then Jimmy V, I know everyone loves his documentary, Don't Ever Give Up. And we never gave up because in the 90s it happened again where we went into Carter Finley and we tore down your goalpost again, you filthy animals. And we're doing it again opening night, Thursday. We're doing it. I will be there. But yeah, look. We don't give a shit where it's at. We're going to take the goalpost down wherever it is, especially up in the heart of the pussy pack. All right. But yeah, dude, this state, look at the fan base. Phenomenal. They're all fucking shit hammered. Guarantee you this right now. What do you give this stadium, Mac? I'm curious. Oh, another field storming situation here. Look at this guy. I think I've probably done Jaeger bombs with that guy before. What do you? Oh, NC Nick.
NC Nick.
I brought NC Nick to ECU, and he's an App State guy. All right, but look, we changed him that night. He changed. He found God that night, and let me tell you, later in the night, he was. I don't even know how the fuck he got a pirate hat, but he did. He also carried around a whole pizza. He found I don't know where the fuck he got a pizza, but he carried it like a briefcase. And then he wouldn't let anybody grab a slice of his pizza. But then when he opened it up, it was just like you'd imagine if you carried a pizza around all of the campus. But that is NC Nick. It decked out in ECU gear looking like a pirate. YouTube.com/The College Experience. I didn't mean to cut you off, buddy. What were you giving this thing?
9. Yeah, it's a good stadium, man. It's perfect. And they pack it in there, man. They carry it down there in Greenville, and look at the sunset or sunrise, whatever it is there, and yeah. So you say, in your opinion, they need to renovate it?
I would just like them to look. This is all fire, right? To me, I would like the outside to look a little more classic because it is classic. It's been there since the fucking 60s. I'll show you what it looks like. I have a slide. One of these 10,000 slides I'm going to show is like the first couple of years of the stadium. You guys didn't know what you signed on for, right?
127 slides on this show.
You didn't get the memo, right? Look, like outside right there. You know, I like the brick, but I would make it look a little more regal and classic, like the Cotton Bowl or something like that. So yeah, look, I mean, phenomenal fans, just the greatest place on planet. Look at these sons of bitches. They're all great. They're all fantastic. And look, I mean, you go there, you just tailgate all day. It's phenomenal. It's like I said, look, you got a fucking band going down the street. I think I took that photo. I don't remember any of it, but then look, phenomenal. Look at this, man. This is why we're the greatest school in the history of planet Earth, man. I mean, look, we even got a pirate statue.
We're only on slide 30.
I know. Don't worry, guys. We. Look, I mean, the fans going wild. We probably Virginia Tech stopped scheduling us. We beat them so much. We even beat them after their tragedy. Right. So, I mean, yeah, look, we've had a great, look, this guy's barbecued. Carolina barbecue, by the way. I'm sorry. It's better than Memphis barbecue. It's better. Like the only thing I'll say is Texas barbecue kind of holds up with it. Texas, they know what they're doing there. Yeah, look at that stadium though. It's just magical. I'm glad you gave it a 9. Let's just keep talking about ECU and how great it is. This is a propaganda show. All right. Yeah, look, man, get out to a game. Get out to a game. It's phenomenal. Yeah, you guys ever heard this jam?
Yeah, helmet.
Hey, you got a helmet. We need a helmet car too. That's another reason why I couldn't get a 10. But we do have this guy, and they play Jimi Hendrix when we come running out. Purple Rain, which is fucking fire. The big skeleton, great too. This pirate guy, fantastic. I know Leach was a fan, and we also honor the University of Marshall on at our stadium with, obviously that the plane crash where they were playing East Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're humble. See, we're humble. We look out for the others, right? As long as it's not the pussy pack. But yeah, 9 for sure. You got Jeff Blake dancing. All right. Well, of course we beat the pussy pack in the Peach Bowl, and look, we stole their prom queen too. You see that right there, the far left. That's what we do. All right. Yeah, get out to a ball game, and this team is loaded. Look, that's what it used to look like, man. That's what I'm saying, man.
Is that where you were born, right there?
That's
right there,
if you go you'll see the whole TCE Patty C. Even though he's a JMU guy, he came down to party once, and he did go to Plowtown with some gal at the 50-yard line. Then though, yeah, look, I mean, come on, the fan base just phenomenal. State of the program though, I did give it a 7 of 10 just because Harrell's got to prove it to us. Now I do believe like, hey, this is our conference now. Memphis with their $200 million first. Hey, Memphis, learn how to beat East Carolina first. All right. Before you get to the Big 12, if you're going to do that, learn how to beat us. All right. Yeah. What do you give the state of the program right now?
7's fair. Finished strong. Won 5 out of 6. Got some momentum. Harrell and they got underrated money at ECU, I think.
Oh, we got that Vince McMahon money. He's an ECU grad. We also got.
Well, speaking of Plowtown.
Yeah. I mean, he did some strange stuff, but hey, you know what I mean? You get a few cocktails. What the hell's going on? Right. We also have the creator of, Golden Corral is an alum. That's what I'm talking about. We got that Golden Corral blood money. All right. So yeah, let's go, man. Let's talk about the schedule, because the schedule, this is honestly like the best ECU schedule in a while, because you got to remember, for a long time, NC State were cowards. They didn't want to play us. Virginia Tech also quit playing us because they were pussies and we kept beating them. Miami, we did it to Miami in the 90s. Go look that up, right? They stopped playing us because we used to play Miami in the 80s and the 70s too. But when you beat them enough times, they're private school pussies, so they just quit. But the schedule is really fun this year, so let's go. Week 1, I'll be there. Oh man, and we're gonna take it down the goalpost again. Third time. All right, we're going there for it. All right, ECU. In case you're listening to this on the audio side, ECU is at Carter Finley Stadium, taking on the pussy pack known as NC State. I mean, we've just beat him in December. This is an easy one. 2-0, right? Or I'm sorry, 2-0 against NC State with the way Blake Harrell's performing against NC.
2 wins.
Yeah, this will basically count for 2. All over this one. I don't even see it being that close personally. I think they're scared. I mean, their best player is Concepcion. He transferred to A&M, their star wideout. Who are these packs? Doran's looking at the Wisconsin job. What are you doing here?
I'll take the upset. It's a rivalry game, and I think I'm I'm not high on NC State this year. So, yeah, give me ECU. I'll do it for the brand here.
Well, I'll tell you why. Look, this is why they're going to win.
Because when you're at East Carolina, you go for it every time. Or you don't coach at East Carolina, you don't come to East Carolina, you don't play at East Carolina with a weak heart. Write it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to play that. Look, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But the game, the way I see the game, it's going to look a lot like this.
He won't shake his hand.
Right? ECU. One guy's from ECU, the rest are not. And it's going to look a lot like this. YouTube.com/The College Experience. I love that last verse. I'm sorry, guys. This is a professional show, so I don't know what's going on.
Never been fucking professional. If you want to watch that, throw that bullshit ESPN. Hey, I will say, NC State's first game, new defensive coordinator without Gibson, and that's
what I'm saying, dude.
Strengthened their team, and NC State's a basketball school again with Will Wade, so they're going to suck in football.
Yeah, 100%. This is just a home run smash play. And then week 2, the Campbell Camels come to town. We'll beat them too, but it might be a little flat in the first half. But we'll get them 2-0. What are you doing here?
2-0.
Yeah. Then we head to Conway. I'll be at this game too because we're going down to that fucking teal turf. You fucking losers trying to get attention. We'll give you attention when we fucking whoop your ass again because we did this in Birmingham, right? You guys played in a bowl game in Birmingham and Holton Ahlers threw for like 300. What did we drop? 55 on you? I don't even remember because I was having too good of a time. But 3-0, no doubt I'll be at this game. And of course, look, you got us in baseball 1-0, and you ended up going. And kudos, good year for you in baseball. But we're a football school, all right. Yeah, you guys are not a football school with your little teal turf and your little mullets. We have mullets themed for everybody on the roster. Yeah, 3-0. So what do you got them going here?
Not so fast. I mean, I can't give you NC State and Coastal.
Oh my God, they're starting an NC State quarterback. Even worse.
Jermaine Johnson, defensive coordinator, coming over. Give me Coastal 2-1.
Oh my God, disgusting. I mean, man, that calls for former East Carolina coach's father.
Well, I don't get break my head cold,
but they're counting down 7-6-5.
So 3-0. I'll edit that out in post. Then
this game's
week 4.
Awesome.
I thought they learned. These Mormons, that's the problem. They don't have any alcohol. They don't know any better. Well, I'm just going to pull up the history. I know we lead the all-time series because they think they're good in football. Yep, we do lead the all-time series, and we've won 2 in a row against them. And trying to think here. They've been to Greenville once, and they got blown out by double digits back in 2017. That was even with Scotty Montgomery, we blew them out.
Yeah, this is a tough spot for BYU.
Well, I heard Sataki actually bring this up at Big 12 Media Days. He said, I don't know what we're doing scheduling this game. Those fans are lit. We went there and lost the last time, and you'll lose again. All right.
Yeah, I don't think BYU is going to win in Greenville. BYU's, I mean, they're going to take a step back. I mean, got your quarterback fucking and got to go down to New Orleans now.
Look, and you're bringing the team to Greenville?
Yeah, good luck.
I'm sorry, there's scattered ass everywhere. Good luck with that. What are you gonna do? You got to put like the horse blinders on your players?
Only the Big 12, man. These teams just have all these crazy schedules. BYU plays 10 Power Fives, and then they play at ECU. Jesus.
Yeah, that one's gonna be great.
Yeah,
we will make fun of them for
SEC
soaking.
teams will say that their schedule's harder. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Look at BYU's schedule.
And my guy Bill Russo's right. You know, this one easily. Then, I mean, 4-0, hell of a start to the season. And then on a Thursday night, Army, I understand you go into tough places. You know what I mean? You go, you got to go into, I don't know, some fucking place. You got to storm. What do they say? Storm the beach, all that shit. You know what I mean? But going into Greenville on a Thursday night, God bless you. All right. I'll be at this game. Jeff Monken, I love you, brother. But this is another loss, 5-0.
You're going to be at every game.
I am. The Thursday night. I mean, come on, dude. I'll be doing whippets in the parking lot. Look for me. All right. What are you doing here?
Does Army have a bye week the week before? No, they don't. They got a short week. They got to go to Greenville. Yeah, I'll take ECU. 4-1 for me.
Look at you, buddy. You're coming along fine here.
I like Harrell.
Yeah. Then we get a bye week. Look at Jeff. The flip back. Good stuff. Then we come out of the bye week and we head to New Orleans on another Thursday night. Now this game does scare me. And if I'm being honest with my clientele, I think we only win by 2 or 3. All right. So, we go down there, New Orleans, and they just got Retzlaff. All right. God forbid the guy. He's going, dude. Shout out to Retzlaff. He gets one taste of pussy. He's like, I'm going to New Orleans. smart man.
Walk on. He's ready to go as a walk on.
By this point, he'll be kicked off the team because he got his taste. He finally got that taste of pussy, and Bourbon Street, all that stuff. He's doomed. But all right, if you want me to give you a loss, I think it's a game personally, but it's New Orleans. We got a bye week. We got 2 weeks to focus on this bullshit green wave stuff. So I mean, I think we're better, but okay. Human nature. It's New Orleans. We'll probably party. ECU knows about partying, and that could catch us because we might get down there a few days early with the bye week. So I'll give it the first loss here. But what are you doing here?
Yeah, if you're 5-0 in the top 25 going down to New Orleans, you're not winning this game on a Thursday night with all those distractions. 4-2 for me, 5-1 for you.
Then after that, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane come to town, and look, I mean,
it's a good schedule.
It is a very good schedule. It's a very good win here too. It's a Thursday night as well, by the way. It's our third straight. We have 3 straight Thursday night games. Might I add? You're coming to G Vegas on a Thursday night, little Tulsa boys, right?
Yeah,
Please stop it. All right, you're gonna be. Where the hell are we? That's another win. Just put it on the books. Remember we had that Hail Mary game against Tulsa, beat them week 1 back in like 2009 or 10. I think it was 10. Mike Leach was on the call actually because he was Texas Tech had fucked him over. Then after Tulsa, we have another bye week. Shout out to Chris Johnson. I saw the Boise State fans coming for you. On social media. I got to remind them that ECU stuck it to those little bitches too. You know what I mean? And I love Boise, but
you would think Boise State's goddamn freaking Alabama with the way that they're talking. They're like, we're not losing 3 games.
We're 1-0 against Chris Peterson in Boise. Huh?
Yeah.
We come out of the bye week and we head to Philadelphia. I am a little scared about this game because like 6 people go to this game. It's the reverse effect. NC Nick was very hip to this. Sometimes when no one goes to your games, it could be a sneaky home field edge because your players don't even really look forward to it. I'll take ECU to win this game, but I am very scared about this game. November in Philly at the Link. I could see it. I could see it just being like a game you think you have, the only 6 people there, probably no family or something. But But yeah, I think we edge it out. We might. This was one I'm gonna have to sweat. 30-28. We come back. So give me add another win to the great season. What are you doing here?
I got Temple, man. The more and more I look at this, 5-2 coming into this, Keeler's going to have these guys playing good ball. Give me 5-3 coming back home to Greenville.
Disgusting. Then the Clits come there, and look, I'll be honest, we have had our problem with Charlotte. It was a Biff Poggi thing though, because Biff Poggi should have been an East Carolina head coach. This is revenge though. In Greenville, we will win this game. Blake Harrell's never taken them on as a head coach, so I will take ECU to get it done here. But Charlotte has given us fits in years. We've only played them twice because they didn't have a football program because they're little bitches. You know what I mean? But they finally got their shit together. They started a football program. So amen, Charlotte. But yeah, this is where we even the score a little bit there. I know we got to get you again to truly even it, but win. What are you doing here?
Yeah, win 6-3 for me. Take care of business at home.
Then after that, the Memphis Tigers come to town, and look, I understand everyone in the chat's gonna say Memphis is gonna destroy them. $200 million. Let me tell you something.
Memphis is phony.
Memphis is our little bitch. All right. Because we destroy them nonstop. All right, just look at the history of this. They come in with their little candy ass offense, running around with silverfish. All right, we've beaten them. How many? Look, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of 11 games. Yeah, have fun with that. You're gonna lose. It's just at ECU. Get this Silverfield nonsense out of here. Another win.
Chalk it up for me too, man. I don't trust Memphis in November under Silverfield. So yeah, 7-3 for me. ECU at home, baby, in the cold.
Yeah, and then we go down to the filthy Alamo Dome, and look, football should never be played in a dome, which is why I think we lose this game because we are not aware that you're supposed to. There's a game. We're showing up to do cocaine and listen to the DJ. You know what I mean? So I will say we'll lose this game because we're not going to know that it's a football game. So UTSA gets us here, but make sure the music's good, and make sure the moon rocks are well as well. What are you doing here?
In all seriousness, this game is going to have some implications for the AAC race because I loved UTSA's path this year when we previewed them. But I had UTSA winning 7-4 for me.
Yeah, I'll give it to UTSA just because the ridiculous environment. Then after that, we had the old folks home, back-to-back away. I like ending our season in Del Boca Vista against an FAU team that really just has no heart. You know what I mean? We'll see how they do. Maybe a couple of years down the road, but this is a win. The more I think about it, I think we can go undefeated, but I'm gonna say 10-2, 9-3, something like that. But you got what are you doing in this game?
It is a first-year head coach in November at the end, but I don't know. ECU is also technically a first-year head coach. Yeah, give me ECU. They'll get a split on the road. 8-4, over strong year, and dude, this schedule breaks nice. Outside of like a trip to Tulane, are they going to be favored in every conference game?
The total is 6.5, and we're plus 125 to the over. Sprinkle plus 1,500 to win the AAC.
I guess we did give them NC State.
Sprinkle the plus 6,000 to make the CFP. You look at the schedule from a bird's eye view. First off, yeah, and look, shout out to Troy. We could do whippets, and I'll be huffing paint too. Right before the BYU game, I like to intimidate their traveling crowd. But the way I see it here, I like the schedule because I think you want to get up for NC State, you want to get up for Coastal. I like the fact that Memphis, Charlotte is coming to Dowdy. There's so many weekday games. Great job. I think Trick or Treat's right. I think we sprinkle the natty odds here because I'm telling you, I think we do.
if you can get a split on the road between Tulane and UTSA, those are the only two games you're going to be a dog in. I mean, I guess Memphis, maybe they'll have Memphis as a slight favorite at home just because they love Memphis, but that thing will be like 2.5, 3, and I'll take ECU at home. But other than that, they're going to be favored against Army at home, Tulsa at home, at Temple, Charlotte, and then FAU. I mean, they're going to be favored in all the other games. It's just they got to find a way to get one of those road games in Tulane or UTSA.
Yeah. And I mean, UTSA is the biggest one because it's going to surprise the team when they kick the ball off. Say, what's going on? Right? What's going on here? I thought we were playing Sandman here. Right? Folks, I mean, lock this thing up. I got this music I do for lock music for ECU. Yeah, so we're both on the over.
What was the conference?
I'm sorry?
What was the conference again? 15-1?
Yeah. I mean, we're kicking ass here. I mean,
dude, that's not a bad one. I mean,
don't let it look. One of the reasons why the American Conference, which is rebranded as, is there a reason why they're struggling to rebrand and everything, is because they have yet to have a conference championship game hosted in Greenville in G Vegas because Scotty Montgomery was a mole. But it's happening this year. This is the year. I see the chat is locking it up. Everyone's wise here. We're giving out free money in Greenville this season. All right. I mean, look, I feel pretty good about this. You feel good about this. Moneyline Max on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. I'm on Twitter at TheColbyD. The college football experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN, and East Carolina is located in Greenville, North Carolina. Visit, donate to their NIL collective, right? Even if you live in fucking Beijing and you're listening to this, donate to the NIL collective because we are better than everybody. And you want to be part of a winner. You know what I mean? You don't want to be a fucking loser. I've proven it. Do you see that guy? He took on like 12 fucking losers and he beat them all. Right? I look at our odds. That's what we do. All right. I have a slideshow honoring the history of East Carolina football to close out this show. Believe it or not,
it'll be an hour. I just checked how many slides are left in this damn thing.
Don't leave. Don't you fucking leave, guys. All right, because this is going to be a lot of fun. This is going to be a lot of fun. All right, and God bless East Carolina. God bless Greenville, North Carolina, and I can't wait to cash this ticket. And anyone going to those games, hit me up. All right, we'll huff paint in the parking lot. Let's go. Till next time. This is the college football experience, East Carolina Pirate We Believe style. You better start thinking about yours. And we out of here.
Mailbox 1. You have 7. Let's get it. 1.
I'm not saying I'm impossible to outsmart my body and soul, or nothing without heart. And I'm not saying I'm impossible to outrun my body and soul, or nothing without love. And I'm not saying I'm impossible to outdo my body and soul, or nothing without truth. And I'm not saying it's impossible, but you're nothing without yourself. We're the obsession to be a part of that, started that. Mind over matter, don't matter in the market. I've seen much smarter cats have heart attacks. Logic, cause leaders need lambs to be lethargic. Match wits with the half-wit phantom. I don't need jumper cables or mic cords to analyze an analytical anthem. Between my two ears, an engine pumping the life force. Force field for your grip on the grievance. Still gonna feel unchallengeable and stiff. So arrange the pieces to appear cohesive. All the hard work will go largely ignored if your hands are covered with post-its and paper cuts. You need to have your voice in the vice grip. The one who made it famous ain't the one who made it up. You don't get overtime just for working the night shift. I'm not saying I'm impossible to outsmart my body and soul, or nothing without heart. And I'm not saying I'm impossible to outrun my body and soul, or nothing without love. And I'm not saying I'm impossible. but you're nothing without yourself. Every time I close my eyes, I'm taken to the same place, a playing field, and every contestant's got the game face. Everybody's yelling, you ought to play it safe. Make sure them shoes are tied and ankles taped. Shake the cobweb, hit the ground running. This is how cunning I can get with the footwork. You're doing it right, well, it shouldn't hurt. Flirt with greatness, still I run the famous. Nice high heels, I got mics for spikes. Trampling the home team and the turf for life. For the few fleet of foot, too fast for me. I fear none, cause I run and ignore the pair of feet by the tree that are fast asleep. In love with the game, you adore the head. I believe in achievement. My soul isn't rewarded just cause it's easy goal and moves toward it. I'm not saying I'm impossible to outsmart. Mind, body, and soul, and nothing without heart. I'm not saying I'm impossible to outrun. Mind, body, and soul, and nothing without love. I'm not saying I'm impossible to outdo. Mind, body, and soul, and nothing without truth. I'm not saying it's impossible, but you're nothing without yourself. Conspiracy theories, gotta love them clearly. Nothing's more entertaining than entertaining a query. Just the words of the wise and the weary. Recognize the authors of reality and theory. Theoretically, I could have won.
Fantastic. Star.
To a legend. Theoretically, I'm best friends with Uncle Sam. In reality, I've never even met him. Now, one day my potential may become reputation. Until then, I'm still a work in progress. I suggest you question what I'm saying. If anything, to become familiar with the process. My agenda may suit your needs. When I say your bill of rights has been ripped to shreds, but if it defends what you believe, hold dear to your truths and scream fuck seeds. I'm not saying I'm impossible to outsmart. Mind, body, and soul, and nothing without heart. I'm not saying I'm impossible to outrun. Mind, body, and soul, and nothing without love. I'm not saying I'm impossible to outdo. Mind, body, and soul, and nothing without truth. I'm not saying it's impossible, but you're nothing without yourself.
He won't shake his hand.
Minute.